What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to the 5th episode of the series. Here we are. There's not really much to say. I'm just going to time set day. There's not really much to say, to be honest. We left off, obviously we've done quite a bit of work, but obviously fast forwarded a lot. So the plan is today to get the gatehouse done along with the tops of the towers. Now I haven't done the design for them, but I'm fairly confident with what I've got up in my head. However, these gatehouses, I don't know what to do with them. I'm not gonna lie. I I don't think I want to have them sticking out like this because, to be honest, they look quite horrendous. So put the volume on. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I don't want them sticking out. I realised that was a bit of an error, to be honest. So, what do I want to do with them? I'm not sure. I want to build out the layer here. So this wood, I want to build this out one to add a bit of dimension to it. Let's just delete these, get rid of them. So, a little bit of update for my channel. Obviously the graphics designs for it and the banners and stuff like that are just something that I whipped up very quickly, just to add a little bit of something to the channel. Obviously they're pretty basic, so what I've done is I've designed or am designing some plans for what I'd like, and then I'm going to pass it on to someone who's then going to sort of professionally make me some YouTube banners. Um, so hopefully things will look a little bit better. Obviously they look pretty shit at the moment, pretty basic, pretty sort of childish, to be honest. So hopefully this will add a little bit of like professionalism to my channel. I'm not too sure when they will get done. I need to hand over the brief to him, and then he can get them underway. But I really like some of his work. He's done a lot of work for me in the past. So yeah, it'd be good to have him sort of work on something professionally for me. Right. So I think first things first is to build this up. The plan with this is just to add a bit of dimension. So obviously with just the one layer it's a bit basic, but this second layer I'm hoping will just add in a little bit of pizzazz, if you will. Let's build this down one and have this come across like that. Yeah, that works. Also, I think my render distance is really high, that's why I'm lagging. Yeah, we'll bring that down to about 16 chunks. It doesn't need to be that much, just because obviously we're working in quite a small contained area. This will need to come like that. Oh, I need to do it on both, don't I? There we go. Not sure if I like that actually. What about that? That's a little bit better. Okay, yeah. Let's get some wooden stairs in here. Stairs. So we've got oak. Obviously, that's a potential. Dark oak. We'll have a look at that. Not nether, actually. Yeah, we'll see what these look like. That's a bit too bright. That's a bit too light. What's this? Does dark oak? What looks similar to that? Jungle, no. Spruce, maybe? Actually, let's see what oak stairs look like. No, I don't like that at all. That looks awful. Oh, I feel like this is going to be a really tough one to do, guys. Well, let's add in this layer anyway. just because that needs to be put in. There we go, and then we should have cobblestone in this gap here. Or do I want to keep them in? No, we'll fill them in. Definitely. Right. So yeah, obviously the graphics design, that's one thing that I want to update my channel. I'm also starting to plan, so obviously the graphics design, I want to incorporate like some other games into the style of my channel. I want to essentially get like, I don't know how to explain this. So I want to get some of the games incorporated in the channel art, and then start recording those videos. So that's something that I want to get started soon. Obviously, oh, is this? Do I need to put this on the inside? Yeah, I need to put it around here. Yeah, obviously it's quite a long process recording other videos and then trying to juggle like schedules for different series, but it's something that I'm willing to give a shot. Like I say, I'm kind of looking forward to the challenge of trying to emit new series at the same time as like carrying on these ones. With this Minecraft one, for example. Oh, I've got a bit of a plan here, just to add a bit of something. How does that look? Mm, I don't know. How does that? I'm just thinking for like a little bit of dimension, but it actually looks quite shit. No, let's get rid of that. Fuck it. So yeah, obviously there's that that's in the works. These I'll keep. Let's see, how will this look? Yeah, that looks okay. So I'm just seeing if I've done. Yeah, no, I have. I completely forgot that I had done that on every single tower, but yeah, no, I had. It's fine. So yeah, obviously I want to juggle some of the series. Some of the series that obviously I've got planned are stuff which I've done on previous channels. But there is one game which I haven't tried yet. This is a game which I haven't played in a while. It's an extremely old game back from my childhood, and I never could get it working. I never could get it recording. However, OBS has just updated recently, so OBS is the recording software I use for this. So with a bit of luck, I should be able to get that recorded. If I can, then it's this really old-fashioned strategy game, pretty much the basis of like what got me into strategy games from childhood. So all of the old Settlers games really set me up for like Rome Total War. Obviously they're a little bit smaller scale, but it's a similar sort of idea. Oh god, I'm really struggling to put down these stairs for some reason. Come on, you got this. Let's put that in there. Boom. So yeah, I hope that's something that you guys will enjoy. I really need feedback. So obviously when I get a little bit more of a fan base, I know I've got a couple of loyal fans already. You know who you are. Once like, you know, they've all sorted themselves out, as in like, once I've got a fan base, I can then start looking towards what kind of content do you want and taking in suggestions. But at the moment, obviously, I've just got to wing it and just kind of do any old shite, just to fill in the gaps until I actually get some fans come in. Like I said, I know I've got a few, literally like one, maybe. I know who you are. But yeah, we'll see. At the moment, I'm quite happy with where we're at. Just sticking on this Minecraft video, but obviously soon I want to start doing something a bit different, because I don't want my channel just to be spammed with Minecraft videos. As fun as they are to record, and as fun as they are to do something a little bit different, it's just not my main focus for YouTube, or it's not my main focus for like games that I play. I haven't really had much time to play much else, but it's not what it sounds really like embarrassing, but it's not what defines me, if you know what I mean. Right, I've had a look at the gatehouse. I'm fairly happy with where it's at. Obviously, I don't want to put in like a massive. I don't know. It's just a little bit tough at the moment because I want to get the rest of the castle in. Then, if I do feel like it needs something a bit more, you know, something with a bit more pizzazz, then I'll add it in. But we'll see. We'll see. Right. Do this. I think it'd be good just to get all these done, to be honest, and then I can start looking at the towers. And I might end up fast forwarding the designs of the towers, chucking in a little bit of music. I might change up the music this time, put a bit of royalty free music in. We'll see. Right, there we go. That's all done. Perfect. So that is the stairs done. Okay, lovely. Right, so obviously up here we've got to start thinking about what we want. Is that gonna? Yeah, it does. Okay. Sorry, that's just a little bit of planning for later on. So we will need some. Oh Christ! What will we need? That's the question. So we need some fences. Let's start off with something a little bit brighter, I want to say. Something like an oak. If we try oak fence, sorry. That's quite dull. What's a brighter one? Birch, maybe? That looks like quite a sickly wood colour. Almost slightly green. Let's put down one of each type of fence, and we'll make a decision. Right, okay. Let's put them all up, see what we want. I quite like that. What is that? Dark oak. I quite like dark oak actually. Obviously I know it's quite dark. Obviously. Was that oak? Was that jungle? Oh, jungle's quite nice. Yeah, let's go for jungle actually. So the thing is with these, I'll need to build them up a little bit. So let's see, if we put one of each of these on the corners, like so. Okay. Right. Got to try and think about this very carefully. All these can go. But do I want to build these up? That's the question. On the side panels. Either way, I'll need to put in like these fences on the walls here. Let's also get some oak. Pretty sure it is oak. Yeah. Boom, boom. I also need to see how long I've been recording for actually. 15 minutes already. Oh my god. Literally time goes by so quickly. My god. We're definitely not going to be able to get all of these towers done in 15 minutes, but we can get a good start. We can get a good start. Right. Start building all these up. So essentially this is obviously going to be like the floor that you stand on when you're at the top of the tower. We'll worry about how we're going to get up here at a later date. Those are all like plans, so we'll sort those plans out when we're actually designing the interior of the towers. So whether it's like a staircase going up from the center, or whether it's a ladder just going up on the side, something quite basic, we'll see. Right, so with these, let's build these up about that sort of height, I want to say. Yeah, we'll do that sort of height. So what's that, 4? That's 3, so we need to do not on the sides. 1, 2, 3. Is that right? Yep. 2, 3. Sorry, I hope you didn't hear the door slamming in the background there. 1, 2. It'd be interesting to see whether or not the mic actually picks it up. 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm just worried these are going to be a little bit too tall. So I want to go for that cozy feeling, but at the same time, I guess the towers need to be quite spacious. We'll see, we'll see. 1, 2, 3. Right, now, do these want to be cobblestone? Do these want to be... Let's get some cobblestone. How does that look? Pretty poor, pretty poor. Okay, again, we'll worry about this later. For the moment, we'll keep them blank, and we'll just sort out the tops of these towers. Now, I'm thinking I want a blue wall. Let's try a plethora of different colours. White wool, obviously, it's got that weird little rim on the outside, so I don't like that at all. Is this a royal blue? Yes, just like a nice blue. Right. I really like this blue, actually. So I'm going to go for this one. Perfect. Okay. So it will be, I think, like that. Yeah, is that right? God, this is going to be tough, actually. Actually, this is going to be a good start. If we start like this, you can't go wrong, really, with this sort of design. Just building in between the fences. I just want to make sure that it has the right proportion. So what I mean by that is making sure it goes up by a certain length. By the time it's like, because obviously it's quite a wide one. I don't want it to just immediately stop at like 5 blocks up. I want it to go on, make like a point, make like a tip. So yeah, hopefully we can get that just right. But we'll see. We'll see. Let's go for one in here, one in there. Okay. So I'm fairly happy with where we're at already. I need to delete that. Right, so probably need to put one in there as well, and on that side. Okay, that's all good. Also, as you guys know, it has to be symmetrical. If it's not symmetrical, don't know what I'm going to be doing with my life. Okay, so that's all in. Perfect. Right, I'm kind of happy with that already. So with these, obviously, we could do something a bit like that, or we could keep it outward. I think I'm going to keep it outward, actually. Yeah, definitely. Now, the first layer, I think it's got to be too high, like this. As we get more and more central, we'll start to realise that I probably fucked up from the beginning. No, let's get rid of that. That looks fucking shambolic, to be honest. I think I know exactly what I want in my head. Right, I'm going to come back and I'm going to revisit this, guys. Give me 2 minutes. Well, not even. It'll be instant for you, but for me it'll be like half an hour. But bear with me. There we go. Right, I'm back. Obviously, for you guys, it was like 2 seconds. For me, that was a good, like, hour of design. I tried to do like an observatory design on there, making it look remotely like an observatory. Yeah, no, it didn't go well. So either way, what I've settled for is a pointed sort of tip one. I quite like it. I think I'll get rid of that actually. Yeah, I prefer that without it. Essentially, it's there to. I think it looks alright, to be honest. It's a good height. From a distance, it looks quite interesting. I'm going to delete that middle sort of pillar bit. But yeah, that's it. This is the tower. I've just now got to repeat this on all 4 towers. God, I can't even see. Oh, that was wall. Okay, all the cobblestones go on from that middle bit. Sweet, we're cushy. Do I want to try and incorporate the stairs in here like that? Yeah, why not? Why the heck not? Right, I'm going to go around and fill in the tops of all of these, and then hopefully, I'll finish the towers in the next episode, I reckon. But what I'll literally do is do all the oak planks in each 4 corners here, and then we'll put in the stairs, and then we're done. I hope the jump cut was worth it there. Genuinely, I was just sitting there like, I stopped recording, I actually switched off the video, just because I knew that it'd be like mind numbing. So I was literally like, so basically there's this website called Observatory, Minecraft, something like that, and what you do, you just type in the dimensions that you want, and it will make like a perfect observatory tower. Now because my platforms, or like my towers are elongated, they're almost like rectangular, like an oval, that wouldn't work, obviously, so you'd need like a perfectly square tower for that to work. So what I've done is just not worried about that, essentially done something of my own accord. I was going for like that wizard hat look, which I think it's pulled off. We'll look up in a second once I've done that. Yeah, I think that looks quite nice actually. Then obviously we'll have like flags coming off somewhere else, so we'll do something else. But yeah, that's okay. I'm pretty happy with that. Once those are on all 4 towers, they'll look really good. And then we can start worrying about maybe the courtyard. Because I'm also not worried about the gatehouse at the moment as well. Because I think that's something that like I could do last minute if I really want to. But yeah. Once I've done all these towers, our next objective for the next episode, because I'll probably fast forward it or even skip it, will be to chuck in. Oh Christ! Yeah, so we'll have all of these done, all 4 tower tips done, and then I want to chuck in a little bit of dimension on the walls here. I want to have a little bit that come. I was going to point at my finger, that wouldn't work. So just here, I want this little semicircle to come out. The same sort of style as those towers, but I really want just to add a bit of like, I guess if we're talking about the realism and like the functional purpose of it, it will be to like, I don't know, be a barracks or something like that, or somewhere for the soldiers to live or to look out of. But then it also serves that classic function of, you know, it adds a bit more dimension, gives you a chance to diversify the tower or the castle, rather than just having some fucking boring ass like bog standard straight wall. Just gotta chuck all this in here. There we go. Right. Oh, that's close. Then once we've done those middle bits on the two towers, obviously that's not like too far away. We'll need to start planning our next step after that. So something that I had in the cards was let's just sorry, I completely lost my train of thought there. Something that I had in the cards was the middle piece. So in here I was going to go for the courtyard, so a big sort of, I could even have like a maze followed by a little wooden or a little keep, little house type thing for the king, or I could just have like a garden in there. I really don't know what to do with that centerpiece, although I reckon if we do pull it off quite nicely, that could look really good in there. So I'm quite excited to do that actually. Let's chuck these in. Right. This has actually been quite a short episode. We haven't really got much done, but now we've got the tower design in place, I'm fairly happy. But yeah, either way, that's this done. If you can imagine these tower tops on each tower, this will look really good. So perfect. Wonderful. Right, okay. Thanks very much for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. I'm sorry it didn't get too much done. Like you say, we'll chuck in these 3 tower tops in the next episode and get started on the walls. But as for now, I hope you have a good day. I will be uploading my next episode shortly. I don't want to put a time restraint on it because obviously I put a time restraint on this one in the previous video. I said it'd be out midweek and it's Saturday, so you know, what can you do? Either way, take care guys, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.